What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Whiskey's Adventures. How's everybody doing? Doing good. So this week's episode, we're doing a stealth camp. We're doing a stealth camp at the end of an airport, international airport, Charlotte Douglas International Airport. There's a lookout that's over this direction where the cars park and watch the planes take off and land. That's open to the public until like 10 p.m. And then they lock the gate, which is on the other side of the road there. Where I'm on the opposite side of the road where I'm going to stealth camp, so hopefully I can see planes land and take off throughout the night is what the plan is. Trying to find a good spot and get stealth in because there's trash back here where I know people come back here to watch the airplanes take off or whatever. I want to make sure I'm not going to get found. So I'm trying to get in a good spot where I can see the runway and still be hidden in and not seen. So I'm going to look around and find a good spot to set up at, and then we're going to go from there. So I found where I'm going to camp at. I'm going to camp from this tree and string across to this tree. I'm going to camp right there. And then I got a view of the airport over there. So I'm going to get camp set up real quick. And because it is starting to sprinkle, so I want to get my rain fly up. But I think this is where I'm going to camp for the night. So let's go ahead and get camp set up real fast.
1, 2, 3. Let's get started.
Oh, that's real good. You've got to get a hold of yourself.
All right, folks, so I've got my rain fly set up where I'm going to be camping at. I'm going to hold off on my hammock, and that's strictly because of it's off and on rain. I want to have a nice place to sit without the hammock in my way, and there's a lot of trash back here, so it looks like the people, maybe sometimes when people park there to watch the planes, they sneak back off in the woods to do drugs or whatever they do, and they leave their trash behind. So I'm going to hold off on my hammock until just before dark, probably, just to make sure I don't have no foot traffic coming back here that may surprise me type deal. Normally the parking closes at 10 o'clock at night for people to watch the planes. So hopefully after 10 o'clock, everybody clears the area and we won't see no more traffic at all. Right here directly in front of me is where the airport is. It looks like right now the planes are taking off going away from me and they're coming from behind me to land. So we'll just have to wait and see how the flight traffic goes. Now that's Charlotte International Douglas Airport there in front of me. And then behind me is this huge railroad complex. There's a bunch of railroad tracks back there. So even if I hear a train coming, maybe we'll run back there and show you guys the train too. But this is going to be my airport stealth camp. And we may get thunderstorms tonight. All right, folks, this place is becoming a really high-risk stealth spot. This parking lot in front of me is filling up with cars, and people are getting out and walking around. I should have waited to set my rain flight or anything up until it got closer to dark, on the chance that somebody might walk back here. Cars all around me. Oh, we got a car here. Looks like we got one of them leaving. There's a white car right there. As you can barely see the wheel. And I've got two parked in front of me. And then I've got two more right there. You can barely make it out through the woods. There's a tire of one, and then right next to it, right here, is another car. And they're getting out, walking around, watching the planes take off. I'm going to see if I can get up closer. All right, this is as close as I can get. We got a big plane getting ready to take off right there. There it goes. Big old plane right there, folks. Should be taking off the ground any second. There it goes. Airborne. All right, I think I'm going to go sit down and have a Mountain Dew. Hopefully this parking lot will clear out here in a little bit. Parking lot got busy. I walked down there to the railroad tracks. Can I give you a view from the railroad tracks? And I come back, and that parking lot down there was busy. There's probably 6, 7 cars right here in front of me in total. And then probably another 3 or 4 down there. Hear the jets of the plane. I didn't get too close to the railroad tracks because there's cameras all along there. So I just kind of got in close enough where I can show you guys the tracks. And then I come back here, and the parking lot is full of cars. And people are not just sitting in their cars, they're getting out, walking around, looking at the airport. Nobody's looked back this way or come back in the woods yet. That doesn't mean they won't at some point. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit down, enjoy me a Mountain Dew. Hopefully everybody starts going home here shortly. And then I can actually exit the woods and get a good clear shot, a pan shot of the whole airport from this side of the airport. So let's go sit down and have a Mountain Dew. Oh, Mountain Dew time, folks. Mountain Dew time. Anybody who's been with me long enough knows that Mountain Dew is my step 2. And for people who don't know what step 2 is, it's basically it's what campers call their beer. So this is I don't drink alcohol as a rule, so Mountain Dew is my step 2. So cheers everybody to whatever you're drinking. Good. So I want to give a special shout out to Gravedigger. My last premiere, I did a video. I did a review on my Palmolive Dome X6 Pro hot tent that Palmolive sent me, and he gifted out 5 memberships to the channel to 5 different people. So I want to say thank you, Gravedigger, for that donation and gaining those people memberships to the channel. For everybody that wants to help support my work, the membership's down in the description. So is our Patreon. I don't do members or Patreon only videos and stuff like that. What I do to thank the people who are either channel members or Patreon members is down in the description. You're going to see their names listed or their YouTube channel listed, depending on, if it's a YouTuber or it's just a regular person watching. I give shout outs. Outside of that, I don't do special videos and stuff like that. So If you want to help support my work, feel free to become a member or a Patreon member, and your name will be called out in the descriptions below in the videos, as long as you're members, as I do greatly appreciate the support. Appreciate it, Gravedigger. All of our channel members and Patreon members, you guys already know, your names are down below. So I appreciate all the support, as always. It's been a while since I've done a stealth camp, so I figure why not get out one, do one here. It's been a busy couple weeks for my crew, hence why I did the review video instead of a camping video on that last video, because we had prom for Owl Hunter. We had a trip up to New York to go watch Kyle and Kayla get married. So congratulations, Kyle and Kayla. It's about damn time. I'm just going to say that, as Owl Hunter would say, but appreciate you guys having us up in New York. Kyle, appreciate you having me as one of your groomsmen. We had a great time. You guys had a beautiful ceremony. And Kayla, you are absolutely beautiful bride. Hope you guys are, I believe you're on your honeymoon at the time of filming this, out on the cruise. So I hope you guys are having an awesome time out on your honeymoon, enjoying that cruise through the Caribbeans. Well, folks, I'm going to enjoy my step 2. I've already checked in with Mama Bear, and then I'll show you dinner as it gets a little bit closer to dinner time. But cheers, everybody. Holler at your boy. Hey everybody, so I'm in the process of cooking dinner. It looks like my water's boiling. I'm eating the Mountain House spaghetti and meat sauce meal. So what I'm doing for dinner tonight, looks like my water's boiling. Get my spoon out. Never had this spaghetti one before. I normally do the lasagna, but I figure I'd try something a little different tonight, but still keep it stupid simple. Turn that off. Ooh, that's hot. All right, I gotta get the fork out too. All right. So again, Mountain House Adventure Meals, spaghetti and meat sauce. It's been roughly 20 minutes. I did 10 minutes. I added my salt and pepper, my hot sauce, stirred it up, and stewed it up for another 10 minutes. I've never had the spaghetti and meat sauce before, so this is a first to me. Let's figure it. It smells just like the lasagna. I'm sure it's the same ingredients, just different noodles this time, I'm sure, but we'll find out. It's not bad. The meat sauce tastes the same as the lasagna one. Is that tomato? It doesn't say it has tomato in it, but I just got a piece of tomato. It's not bad. I'll probably keep the lasagna as my go-to if I'm not eating the more beef stew. This ain't bad. I said I brought beef jerky. I brought other stuff to eat. And beef sticks and all kinds of stuff in here. Because I didn't like this, I'd have stuff to hold me over until tomorrow when I got back home and Mama Bear fed me breakfast tomorrow. That will definitely work though. So, airport's been pretty busy. The plane's taking off. They're all taking off that way. The ones that are landing from behind us on the runway, it's way down there and way down there, which is too far of a hike for me. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be, but for doing what I'm doing tonight, it's just too far of a hike. I'll have to check out the other ends of the airport. Maybe on my way out of here tomorrow, have Mom and Bear drive me down each side of the road all the way down to where the ends of the other airport and see if I can see something. So the next time I do an airport stealth camp, I can be right underneath them as they're landing. I think that's what I was shooting for today, but apparently I didn't do my homework good enough. Parking lot's really busy. It's like later in the day it's getting, the more cars are coming here. Bugs ain't too bad, surprisingly. I am getting bit by a couple mosquitoes, but I'm not getting swarmed yet. It's not too hateful. I did bring a long sleeve shirt. I think tonight's low is only supposed to get like 65 degrees Fahrenheit tonight, so it's not supposed to get too cold. So I didn't bring my bubble jacket or nothing like that, but I did bring a long sleeve shirt. In case the mosquitoes got bad, I could protect my arms a little bit. Because I don't like spraying bug spray on myself. I've been sleeping in it all night. Hopefully this new mic that's right here on the side of my head is working out pretty good. The last couple videos I didn't have a mic because I took the last time I took Chris from Life's Quiet Journey YouTube channel out camping on our hike back out of the forest. My mic must have fell off me and I lost it. So the next two videos after that, the sound was garbage. Maybe even 3 videos. My last couple videos, I didn't have a mic, so I was having sound issues. But my new mic finally came in, so hopefully it's turning out good. Obviously, I'm not going to know until I edit this video, but I'm hoping it's working out pretty good. Well, I'm going to stay here and eat my dinner before it gets dark. Right after I eat dinner, I'm probably going to go ahead and string my hammock up. By then, the sun should be setting enough where it's getting nice dark back here where I shouldn't have nobody walking in the woods. I did while I was cooking dinner, though, have somebody walked in the woods over there to take a pee. But it only took us a couple steps into the woods and they didn't see me. So far, so good, folks. I'll talk to y'all after dinner. So we definitely got some rain coming in our way, that's for sure. I'm underneath my rain fly now, and it's starting to sprinkle. The planes are still flying directly above us, which is cool until I'm ready to go to bed, right? And then it's going to keep me up. The parking lot, it's after 10 o'clock, and I figured this parking lot would clear out by now, but it's really busy. People are out of their cars sitting on top of their hoods, which with the rain coming, they should be leaving soon. But I can't get out of the woods to get a good clear shot of the planes taking off because I could get caught, get spotted basically. So I'm having to stay in the woods. I'm hoping, because it's starting to sprinkle now, so I'm hoping with the sprinkling, these people get off the hoods of their car, get back in, and they'll start heading home and get home before the storm and give me enough time to get out there and get some better film or footage of the planes taking off without having all the trees and stuff in the way. We're getting ready to have one flyovers right now. It's this international airport is busy. See how good this mic's doing. Can the mic still pick me up with the plane flying above me? Hopefully y'all can still hear me. We'll find out, right? If you can't, you can. All right, well, because of the amount of people still out here, I got to keep my light pollution very low. I'm using my red light right now just to film this so y'all can see me. But I got to keep my light pollution very low so I don't get caught because this parking lot, I'm telling you, there's probably 20, 30 cars out there right now, which is nuts. Figured they all be gone. I can hear kids playing over there right now. Either way, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to get rid of this red light. And I guess I'll just do the best I can to film some planes taking off. And if I get a chance to get out there in the parking lot, I will. Otherwise, I'll check in with y'all once I'm tucked in the hammock for the night. So far, the stealth camp has been a success. Knock on wood. Holler at your boy. everybody. I'm in my hammock for the night. It's about 12:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The planes have slowed down a bunch, but there's still a bunch of people down in that parking lot. I can hear thumping of music and who knows what they're doing, but I'm going to bed. I can hear the wind picking up. There was some lightning in the sky off to the distance, and I'm expecting some rain tonight. So if we do get a thunderstorm that wakes me up, obviously I'll film it. Otherwise, we'll see y'all tomorrow morning. Holla at your boy. Good morning. Oh my God. These jets are getting loud again. It's about 7:30 a.m. Can you hear the jet? Alright, I'm going to get up, go to the bathroom, and then I'll be right back with y'all. Sound good? Sound good. Alright, folks, so I got camp broke down. I'm not even doing coffee out here. I'm not doing breakfast out here. I'm going to do that with Mama Bear. She's on her way here and should be here within the next 30 minutes to pick me up. But I was from the tree that my pack was on to this tree here. Ridge line, everything's cleaned up around here. Now, there is still trash laying around that was here when I got here. There's just so much of it that would need a half day just to clean up this small area. So I'm not even going to bother picking it up. I've got all my stuff cleaned up, tucked in my bag. and everything's cleaned up. So what we're going to do, we're going to get out there in the parking lot because the stealth camp's over, so I'm not worried about being spotted. Film a couple of the planes coming, taking off, because they're taking off right overhead, and then I'll give you all my final thought. Sound good? Sound good. Out of the woods we go. Out of the woods we go. We are now out in the parking lot. No longer fearful of getting caught. So I'm going to set my bag down real quick, get the camera set up, do some final takeoffs and final thought. All right, everybody, final thoughts. This stealth camp, airport stealth camp, was a success. The airplane stopped flying over last night around, I'd say 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. I didn't hear any more planes. And about 2:30, 3 o'clock, the freight trains woke me up. But I was comfortable in my hammock, so I wasn't going to get up to run down there to show you guys. Pretty happy with the stealth camp. It's been a while since I've been out and done a stealth camp, so it was pretty good to do one. Now that I'm out here looking back into the woods, there was no way nobody was going to see me at all. So, pretty good. Now, the parking lot here did get very busy last night, and there was people walking around, walking up into the woods, peeing and all that stuff. So, it got a little bit of high risk there for a little bit, but overall, I was secure the whole time. Appreciate everybody watching the video as always. My channel members and Patreon members, your names are listed below in the description. Gravedigger, greatly appreciate that support. You threw my channel my last premiere. Everybody go check out his YouTube channel. Tell him I sent you by. I'll leave his YouTube channel description, or his link to his YouTube below in the descriptions. Go check his videos out. He does stealth camping. He does he hops on trains. I think they call that hoboing or something like that, where he rides around the country in trains and camps. He just bought himself a sailboat, so he's doing some sailing adventures as well. Go check his channel out. If you like his content, subscribe, give him a thumbs up, leave him a comment on one of his videos, and tell him Whiskey sent you by to go check out his YouTube channel. Well, y'all, I'm going to get off here and cut this video off now. It was a great adventure. Appreciate everybody watching. You guys already know how we do it. Holler at your boy.